A Kentucky commission has voted to take down a statue of Confederate President Jefferson Davis from the state capitol. It's part of a nationwide push to remove symbols of racism and slavery and comes on the heels of new legislation in Louisville. It bans police from entering a suspect's home without first identifying themselves. The law was named Briannas Law for Breonna Taylor, who was mistakenly gunned down by police back in March. Jericka Duncan reports.
Say her name! Breonna Taylor!
After heated protests and emotional pleas, Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher signed Briannas Law. Under the new law, police will no longer be able to enter a suspect's home without announcing who they are, and they must wear body cameras. Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer.
It means that she have saved someone else, and that's really the big thing here, because this shouldn't have happened to her.
It was nearly 3 months ago, March 13th, that police used a battering ram to enter Taylor's apartment after midnight, believing it was being used by a drug dealer to receive packages. While the plainclothes officers contend they identified themselves, Taylor's boyfriend says they did not, and he opened fire to defend himself against what he thought were intruders. He later called 911 with Taylor in his arms after she was shot by police at least 8 times.
Can you get her turned over on her back? I need you to check her and see where she shot at.
Oh my God.
There's been a dramatic increase in the use of no-knock warrants over the last 40 years, mainly for drug-related crimes, with a nearly 7,000% increase. Seth Stoughton is a law professor at the University of South Carolina.
If officers aren't knocking and announcing, the individuals inside may not know who is breaking down their door, which creates potential for error.
The 3 officers involved in the shooting death of Taylor have been put on administrative leave while the investigation is pending. This week, authorities released a puzzling, mostly blank incident report on the shooting that listed Breonna Taylor's injuries as none, despite being shot at least 8 times by police. The police department has since acknowledged the error. As for what happens next to those 3 officers involved in this case, well, that will be determined by the state attorney general.